Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over a GOAT deck profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! And this deck is going to be Fiend Aggro, but honestly it plays more like a control deck. This deck plays a lot of different cards that people might have forgotten about and are rather interesting. So that's why I kind of wanted to make the deck profile on it, and we'll just hop right into it. For starters, 2 Dark Necrofear. It's going to be like the main boss monster of the deck. Dark Necrofear is kind of like a snatch steal and is destroyed by your opponent's battle or by card effect. 2800 defense is nothing to scoff at, and it's rather good. Obviously, you have to banish 3 Fiend monsters, so all the monsters in the deck are Fiend monsters. Very good. Of course, you could always run, what's it called? Rivalry of Warlords in the sideboard if you really had to, because again, it's all fiends and very interesting. Play 3 Karibo. Karibo is a good hand trap in GOAT format, and people aren't looking to play around hand traps, especially in this format. A lot more so in Standard or Edison, not so much in GOAT format. Karibo sends itself to grave, protects you from combat, but you can banish the Karibos then to your Dark Necrofear. It's also a level 1, so if you were playing Metamorphosis, it can go into Thousand Eyes. It's very good. Next up, 3 Giant Germ. It's a Dark Fiend, level 2. It burns your opponent's 500, searches the other 2, put them in attack position. Also not a bad card. You can play Tribute Summons, because if you have it face down, it destroys it, and it floats into 2 more. And you could go into like a Tribute Summon play then. 2 Night Assailant. When it flips, it pops a thing. And then, of course, when it's sent from your hand to the graveyard, you can add a flip effect monster that's not a Night Assailant and add it to your hand. Very good. 3 Nidoria. It's just when destroyed by battle. It could be face up or face down. Doesn't matter. And it destroys a monster on your opponent's side of the field. Very good 1-for-1ing. This is why I say this deck plays more like a control deck, because it also plays... I'm playing 3 Sakuretsu armor. So it's just 1-for-1ing your opponent. And then you set up your graveyard for your big return from different dimension plays. And, of course, your Dark Necrofear plays. Not bad. The flip effect monster of the deck, we have Slate Warrior, so we can get it. So when you discard the Night Assailant, you can add back a Slate Warrior. This is their main beat stick of the deck. This is the best monster in the deck, in my opinion, other than Dark Necrofear. 1900 attack. When it flips face up, it goes up to 24. And if your opponent destroys this, they lose 500 attack and defense permanently on that monster. Sangan, of course, he gives a Fiend and he searches. Very good, very nice. Here's one of the spicy cards you could be playing. I play 1 Possessed Dark Soul in our just for fun build. That's a level 3 Dark Fiend, 1200 attack. You can tribute Possessed Dark Soul and gain control of all your opponent's level 3 or lower monsters on their side of the field. It comes in handy in some matchups for sure. Really nice card. Another card that honestly can win some games just outright. You could be playing Gemini Imps. I'm playing 1 just because it's a fun one of, but you can. I'd rather you either play 3 or you play none. But if you are going to be playing Gemini Imps at 3, what he reads is if your opponent would activate a card or effect that would make you discard. So if they play like Card Destruction, or if they're on Delinquent Duo, of course, you can negate that effect by discarding this card instead. And if you do, you draw 1 card. It's a really big against cards like obviously Delinquent Duo, because they just pay 1,000 and then you cycle 1 card. And then you set up your graveyard for 1 Fiend monster. Or you can also, like when it's Card Destruction, so against like OTK decks, this just shuts them off completely in some scenarios. Dark Ruler Hades, because he has the effect of all your Fiend monsters negating effect monsters to destroy with Vettel. Very good. 2450 is nothing to scoff at. I'm also playing one Summon Skull. You could play two Dark Ruler Hades, or one in one, or like two Hades, one Summon Skull, or no Summon Skull at all. It doesn't matter. I just like Summon Skull for the sake of you're able to bring this back from the graveyard. You can't do that with Hades. He's more so just like a big general on field. And then when he's in graveyard, you banish him to hopefully return him later in the game for the win. That's it for the monsters. Getting right into the spells. We'll just quickly go through these. Of course, we got Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, and Delinquent Duo. We got Heavy Storm. Monster Ring card is really good. You can play it more than one if you have to. And it's not bad by discarding cards like Knight of Silent, obviously. Then grab back a Slate Warrior and also another monster of your choice. Mystical Space Typhoon. I mean, for another thing for this matter, you could be playing Lightning Vortex. Any decks that like discard cards is really good. My Body's a Shield is really good for your Slate Warriors. Getting them knocked is a big feels bad, but other than that, not really super necessary, but you can run it. Snatch Steal, Prima, both necessary, pretty good. And then the traps, because it's more of a control deck. Triple Sakuretsu, Heavy or Mirror Force, Torrential Tributes, Dust Tornado. You don't necessarily have to be playing this Dust Tornado. You could be playing like Solemn Judgment if you, or you could play another like a second Fake Trap. Another really cool one because it deals with discarding too and it negates things that destroy back row. Judgment of Anubis is a really good counter trap. Deck Devastation Virus because you're playing big dark monsters, and Deck Devastation Virus in theory can be very good. I've only had maybe one or two games where it actually mattered, but it's a cute card you could play. Return, you could play more than one if you wanted to by messing around with this. Very good card, good win condition, and then a Call will Hunt it, of course, for when you summon the Dark Necrofear successfully. But more often than not, it's just for Summon Skull, because you can't summon Hades off of it, but either Summon Skull or Sandganj are big two targets. Anyway, and that is all for today. Yeah, see ya.